attended the branding session. I thought it was really interesting to learn that I really needed to change a lot about my image as a company. I spent several days really trying to figure out a name that kind of suited us as a company. So I appreciate you guys sending me a list of adjectives and nouns of suggestions that I could use. But I thought the class was extremely informative. The training was extremely informative.
Working through our branding with DoorGrow has kind of opened our eyes on a lot of things. We're able to look and make a few minor tweaks to what we've got just to make sure that our brand remains memorable and meaningful. So it's been super helpful to work with Jason and his team to refresh our logo and to make things look as good as they can.
The branding training was a great eye-opener to a lot of different aspects that are involved in branding that we wouldn't have thought of otherwise. It made us look at things differently with our branding and consider some changes that we might need to make us better and improve. And the biggest takeaway I had was that the brand is meant to make you money. So it's a great reminder, made us rethink some things, great information that we otherwise wouldn't have even considered or thought of.
I learned a lot about just the psychology behind, what works, what doesn't work, and the different colors and things like that. I thought it was all really, really interesting. I think that just having this background knowledge on the psychology of things could help even in opening other businesses that maybe don't have to do with property management. It's still cool to just have all that knowledge, and I really thought that this week was helpful and interesting.
Branding was really great. I really learned a lot. Even though we are part of a franchise system, I think some of those principles will still carry through. I think this translates to any other business venture. If you're outside of a franchise at some point, the psychology and everything behind it was new to me.
Hi, this is Sharon in Denver. I am so excited about rebranding my company. So I've been in business for 13 years and nobody knew I did property management, and I knew this was a problem, but I didn't know how to fix it. So DoorGrow's branding has really helped me just take the leap, totally rebranded my company now, and I'm really excited to see my new website. So I would say that all of the stuff that I learned about how the branding works and how to choose your name was super helpful, and I'm now on the right track.
You don't know what's killing you. You don't. When it's a branding thing, it's something that in our hearts and our minds is so critical, so important, and so wonderful. And it could be literally killing you and leaking out sales. And so what we do in the DoorGrow content on branding secrets is we walk through a bunch of best practices and then wrap that up into how does this series of best practice apply to the property management industry, and then can you optimize, pivot, or create a brand that is going to thrive and not die. So buckle up, be teachable, and apply what you learn.